Namaskar. Welcome to the digital learning platform of Shri Guru Sudhendra College. So, my dear BCom students, I'm very sure you all are at home, safe at home. You are taking care of your parents and elders at home and following all the norms set by the government. So, this is the digital learning platform through which we can interact and we can study, learn many things. And so, this platform, this is the customized application designed by Sri Guru Sudhendra College itself. So, through this platform, today we'll be discussing a few aspects of smart commerce. You know, the current world is finding new sort of changes are happening in the world. It's because of the technological developments. So the commerce is transforming into smart commerce. So today's session will be focusing on only one particular aspect, that is on the different accounting softwares that are rightly available for the businessman for the smart business applications. So on screen you are finding the ladder. So this ladder is called ladder of success for BCom students. So what is success? In second, fourth and sixth semester you all are studying in Sri Guru Sudhendra College. So currently we can consider you are here at the bottom of the ladder and we want you to reach the top. We want you to have sort of success in your life. So what has to be done? The picture is a self-explanatory. So the entire world is changing because the digitization, because of the industry revolution 4.0 and because of various other applications, the entire world is upgrading and everywhere we can find digitization, and even in teaching, even in this commerce, even in accounting and each and every aspects in science, technology, everywhere we can find the digitization. So these days we used to concentrate, we used to learn the basics of commerce, but now only the basics of commerce or what you call the traditional commerce is not enough. Along with that, we should be tech savvy. So how to transform ourselves into a tech savvy commerce? So how to transform ourselves from a normal commerce graduate into a smart commerce graduate? For that, the best solution is we should learn some sort of new skills, the skills which are related to commerce and which uses the different technological applications. So if you are using technology in commerce, so then you can face whatever the challenges may be, you can face it very easily. So here the agenda is, in this video session we are focusing on two things, two aspects, the traditional aspects and technological aspects. So you know what accounting is all about, why accounting is essential. Okay, whenever you talk about any sort of a business applications, and if you want to have a complete details of the entire applications, or if you want to manage this entire business very well, you should have the proper accounting systems. And those were the days where people used to use this manual system for bookkeeping, for the logistic management, for inventory, and for much and many things. But now the world has changed. People are using the digital applications for their business transactions, for this management, administration, and everything, even for the forecasting, even for taking the business decisions, even for other applications, even for recruitment also. It is the people are using the digital applications. So on screen you are finding the four things, the very important things. The financial accounting involve complex scenarios. So in case if business is very small, then somehow it can be managed. When the business grows, it's difficult to manage. So the first thing is the complex scenario. The second thing is operational budget. The third aspect is more customers, as and when the number of customers it increases. And the fourth is the ledger records. If the records are minimal, somehow it can be managed. Is as and when the number of records increases, managing with the traditional system, it becomes very difficult. So what is the solution? What can be done? How it can be managed? The best solution is the software applications. Earlier days, we used to use the entire traditional systems, But now because of new technological aspects, I'm repeating the same thing again because that's the need of her technological application in commerce, and we can use many sort of softwares which are available through which we can manage our business very effectively. So here today, in today's session, we are focusing on the top 10 accounting softwares in India and for 2020. So this record, the survey is done by Software World organization, and they have prepared this survey report, and we are just going through the survey report. The first and foremost, the common software application, the accounting software is Tally. I'm very sure this is a very familiar aspect for you all, and in your actual curriculum also you are studying this Tally. So here when you talk about Tally, currently we use Tally ERP. So ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. So here what happens is the Tally is number one application because of various different features, and on screen you can find the different features available. The first and foremost is the Tally is so famous, it's because of this GST implementation. You know what GST is all about, the goods and service tax, one nation one tax. With that aspect, the central government has introduced the GST, and post the introduction of GST, the entire system has changed, and Tally application, the Tally software industry has adopted it within no time. So GST is the base of application, is the base of Tally. So there's the one very special key feature of Tally application, and along with that, error detection capabilities. So through Tally, error detection is very simple because whenever we go through this financial transactions, so there will be one or other kind of errors because of the entries are made by human beings, and sometimes so we transform it from the normal what you call from hard copy or from ledgers to the digitization. So there will be one or other errors. So these errors can be detected and traced very easily through the Tally application. And there are a few more very important points: creating invoice, creating the ledgers, even printing checks, and cost estimation, profit analysis. All these aspects are readily available in Tally package. See, normally we study these aspects through the manual applications, right? We imagine that okay, organization is using all these applications, maintaining all these things using the normal hard copy, but that's not the case. Now all the organizations have upgraded, and the entire organization is digitized, and the organizations, they use the software applications, and everything happens automatically. You call automations. Then the third very important point is the quick decisions. So for a businessman, taking decision is very important, and to take the decisions, instead of referring the manual traditional accounting systems, by using this Tally applications, within one click we can get all sorts of information. And much and more important thing from the business point of view, from the businessman point of view, with the use of minimum resources we want to get more profit. So that's also one of the aim. So Tally fulfills that too. So these are the different key features of Tally applications. Okay, so number 2 is QuickBooks India. We are familiar with Tally, but along with Tally, the organizations are using the different applications, and it's based on the requirements, based on their budget, based on the size of organization too. So the second number, the rank 2, it goes to QuickBooks India. Let's go through this application in detail. Okay, see, the key features of QuickBooks India is 360-degree view of the business from anywhere, right? A very important fact. Whenever we learn a business, so business has got various units starting from inventory to logistic, and even accounting, the management, and various aspects are there. So keeping an eye on all the departments is not so easy for a person. So in case if your business is digitized, so through this kind of the digital applications, we can reach out every department very easily, that too with a single click. And it's very clearly mentioned there, business from anywhere. Anywhere in the sense, so nowadays all the applications are online enabled, so by using a cell phone or by using a mobile application, so from anywhere uh, in the world, if you have this internet connectivity, we can manage our business remotely. So this is the key feature of QuickBooks India. So there are three more special features here. The first thing is access your account, manage your business, stay organized anytime, anywhere on our computer using mobile or a tablet. So that's already covered. Then easily we can create the custom professional invoice, sales receipts, estimation, right? See, business estimations, it can be done within minutes, right? So every data is available readily here. So with a single click, we can do it. So that's the one feature. Then the third very important feature is the QuickBooks online banking integration feature. Your statements and transactions will automatically update, right? So whatever the business transactions we do, the sales or it can be the purchases, something, and we have to do the entries manually for our banking updates. But here what happens is everything is integrated through which everything happens very easily, very quickly. So QuickBooks India is the second software application with these key features. So let us switch on to the third one. Third is Zoho Books. Zoho Books is the third rank, we can say, or the number third, in third position. See the key benefits of Zoho Books. Once again, end-to-end accounting, right? This is one very special feature of Zoho Books. So here error-free invoicing can be done. The sales order, invoice, the management, right? So entire business can be managed without, see the second line, right, which is very interesting. It completely focuses on business development without worry about account management. So if you are a businessman and if you want to manage your, if you're an entrepreneur and if you want to manage your business, there are two things. You have to manage your business and at the same time you have to look after the accounting aspects. But in case if you are free from this accounting applications, then you can focus much and more on decision making and the entire business management. So that happens in the business. The same case here, Zoho Books are devised, Zoho Books are developed in such a way that for an entrepreneur, it frees the entrepreneur from these aspects. So entrepreneur can concentrate much and more on the business management rather than accounting. That's the one feature. And like some other applications, so GST compliance, GST returns, right? So and for the all GST applications, the features are available here. That's the second thing. The third very important point is integrated platforms. See here, it's very clearly mentioned. For Zoho Books, it is integrated with 40 apps. Now, why this integration is very much essential? When we start a business, you can consider, like, for example, a startup. So it's going to be a small business. But as and when we develop, right, as and when we develop the business, what happens? Everything is going to increase, right? It's going to multiply. For example, it can be the resources involved, or it can be the size of the inventory, or the logistic, even the human resource. So all these things updates. As and when the new features are added, or as and when we are going to add some new department to our organization, automatically what happens is everything is integrated here. So it has got the links with around 40 apps which supports. So there's a best advantage here. And the fourth very special feature is it creates e-way bills for the consignment. Now, yes, the question arises, what e-way bill is all about? E-way bill is all about. So here there's a solution, right? So when an organization, when it sends goods from, either it can be interstate or it can be intrastate or from one place to another place. So what happens is the bill is very much essential. So the creation of bill is called e-way bill. So e-way bill, it's a short form of electronic way bill. So this on screen you are finding a sample template of the bill which will be the bill with the details, with a QR code and a barcode and all other things will be, because the people who transfers goods from place to place, no need to worry regarding the different technical applications. So everything is available. It can be done very easily here. So this is the advantage of Zoho Books. So these are the four very special features of Zoho Books. Now we'll switch on to the fourth one. It's Marg ERP 9 Plus. Now what is this? The very special software applications. You can consider it is something like margin related business aspect, right? So ERP, once again, 9 plus. See, the speciality of this particular software is, here it is clearly mentioned, it manages from GST billing to GST filling, right? Starting from GST billing to filling. So what happens is, in GST there are different sort of slabs, and maybe it can be usually the normal three categories: SGST, CGST and IGST, the state GST, then the central GST and integrated GST. So here this kind of slab classification is going to create some sort of issues for the businessman, because as I already said, for a businessman the focus has to be on the business management rather than this accounting aspect. So when this accounting softwares are used, these accounting softwares are going to take care of all these things, so that businessmen can concentrate only on the business management. So here this particular software application, it manages this GST slabs. And see, there's another special feature here. 2500 software configurations are available here, and the special thing is 500 tutorial videos, because normal, when you call on hard copy on the ledgers and all, recording the business transactions is very easy because it's a traditional method. But when a person is using some sort of a new kind of application, it is not so easy to plan it or to use it. So we need some special sort of training, and for a businessman, closing the business and undergoing a training is very difficult. So what happens is, for a businessman, they expect training at the same place where the business is it's running. So what happens is, for them a special offline and online kind of training is provided through this kind of videos. So the next application, the software is application software, accounting software is Vyapar. It's a free GST billing software and app for inventory and accounting in India, right? So Vyapar is a Hindi term here. So here what happens is, for the small business applications, for them using Tally and all other softwares is very difficult. So what they can do is, they can see, in Fuse, when you talk about a small business units, there won't be a computer system or laptop system. So where in case if the person or if a businessman want to manage this entire business using a mobile phone itself, so it is permissible here, it is possible by using this kind of software applications. So Vyapar is a for especially for the small Indian businesses, right? And if the business is very small, where it can be used. See, the speciality is, it is a free platform, right? It's a free platform that allows maintaining the invoice and the entire business things. It eliminates the paperwork, as we discussed, right? It helps the person in digitizing the applications, and even it supports GST and other applications. So this is a very special feature of Vyapar. So there are four key points here. Okay, so the same become GST compatible, right? It supports GST and it manages the person to manage this entire business very easily. Auto backup facility, right? So this is very much important, because when you talk about a business, the record are very much are essential, and it's very important for to run the business. And here what happens is, in case if these documents are lost, then everything is lost. So how these documents can be preserved? For that, a special sort of security features can be applied, and along with that, a special backups can be taken, so that in case if a mobile is lost, right? So we will not be losing this data will be there in cloud. So by using some other mobile or some other devices, it can be regained, and we can resume from the same application. So these are the advantages what the applications like Vyapar it has. So we'll switch over to the sixth accounting software. So the number 6 is MyBooks. This is the front home page. So it is mentioning it's a cost-effective, easy GST accounting software. Okay, let's go through the applications in detail. So yes, MyBooks accounting software is excellent accounting solutions. Yes, the fine. Okay, the specialty is, first thing is the GST compliance. It's made easy. It's the third point here, GST 1 to GST 9, right? So there are, when you talk about GST, there are different categories here, GST 1 to GST 9, and within a few seconds, or you can say as and when you enter the updates, the data, with few clicks, GST 1 to 9, this reports can be generated very easily. Then the bank linking is facilities also available here. It has got a backup and a special security. Free mobile apps are available, financial report and the dashboard, right? So dashboard, in the sense, it is something like a home page where within one particular home window where all the features are available, and the dashboard methods are very familiar in all this kind of accounting softwares, because as and when we log in, this kind of dashboard appears, and using dashboard it allows us to access the entire details, right? So these are the special features of MyBooks. We'll switch over to the seventh one. The number 7 is busy accounting software application, right? As its name indicates, busy. So businessmen are always busy because there are much and more time they spend in decision making and planning, because that is very much essential, and even the predictions, what you call, and forecasting, right? But okay, what's the main intention of a software development? Making the less use of the resources is the primary concern here. So the application, the businessman will be busy, and by using this kind of accounting softwares, what we can do is we can allow the businessman to think, concentrate much and more on the business rather than accounting. See, these are the features, key benefits of accounting softwares on screen. Financial accounting, right? So busy accounting software application has got various different what you call the features, like all the previous 6 software accounting softwares, and especially it too supports GST invoicing and reports. And the very special fact is MIS reports and analysis. So management information system, right? So that's very much essential for a business organization. So all these features are readily, we can say, inbuilt applications which are available in busy accounting software. We'll focus on the eighth one. Eighth one is the logic. A very nice name. Let us see what are the different features available here. So logic is an online accounting software which is for the business which happens in India, especially. See, the specialty is it manages the ERP system, enterprise resource planning, then the quick decision making. So this is also a very essential feature. And in the third para, we can see error-free financial management, even budgeting, planning, and forecasting, right? So all these features are readily available in this accounting software. And very specially, one more feature you can witness here, it facilitates collaborations and performance analysis, right? So performance analysis, either it can be the performance of a business, or it can be performance of what you call an employee, right? But here it is not an, especially the HRM package. So this is the business application software. So the business performance, it can be traced by using this kind of software application. And finally, the last para is very interesting. It manages the human resource inventory and even the accounting, right? I can say it's once again a wonderful software application which is the need of her, because see, the main intention of the businessman is with less investment they expect more features, right? So it is giving all these kind of features. So it is managing the business. We can plan for GST and other tax related aspects too. It is managing is helping the businessman to manage the inventory, even the what you call the human resource, as well as accounting, planning, forecasting. So these are the various features which makes the software powerful. If the accounting software is powerful, then automatically by applying this kind of technologies, by using this kind of software applications, we can make our business number one. So any special features is financial reports, the balance sheet and all, it can be created very easily. Cash management, the asset management, this happens very easily. Then the financial consolidation tools all are available. Then the ninth one is GID, or I don't know the actual pronunciation, it may be GID also, not JID. Okay. So here, yes, the very special features are, once again, it supports GST, invoicing can be done, and the report analysis, and the very special feature is available here, multi-user. Now what this multi-user is all about? When you talk about a business, and in case if there are it's a thing, a partnership one, where if more than one want to have the information of every aspects. So what can be done? We can plan it in something like a multi-user, where the multiple users can have a details, they can access it very easily. The 10th one is the profit books. So this is another software application which has got set of features. Let us go through one by one. Okay, I don't want to repeat the things. Inventory management is one of the feature. Then manufacturing applications, it can be used, right? Even wholesaler, the retailers they can use it very well. There is one more application called Saral, right? So it is used for GST, billing, and other applications. So this about the various accounting software. It is raining heavily now, so due to the technical errors, I will not be able to continue further. I will take a pause here. So if there are any sort of queries, you can just drop SMS, or I'm available on WhatsApp too. 9342189755 is my mobile number. I'm available on WhatsApp as well as the normal numbers. You can just give me a call, better through the WhatsApp or through the normal SMS. If you have got any sort of queries on these accounting software applications, I'll try my best to give you some more inputs on these. So the final request, stay home, stay safe, keep learning. Thank you, take care.